Hello, and welcome to another episode of Only Dude in the House. So, today I want to do a video of a couple recipes that I found on YouTube, another couple of different people I follow, and we wanted to give it our try ourselves. I know that you guys have been seeing a lot of the smoking episodes where I'm smoking different types of meat and other food, and so today we're going to do a couple different things. Got most of the ingredients out here. So what I'm going to try first, I've seen a lot of it on YouTube, is smoked cream cheese. So I've got 5 blocks of cream cheese and some cooking spray. What you want to do is you want to lay the aluminum foil down on top of that. Spray some cooking spray on there so it doesn't stick. And then today we're going to try a couple of different, maybe 2 or 3 different seasonings. A couple of them are kind of the same. But I got these couple seasonings. One's called a honey rub. It's both of them are actually a honey rub. That one I got from one retailer, and another one I got from another retailer for Meat Church. Is one of the guys I like to follow on YouTube. And then cinnamon sugar is another one I want to do. So we're going to try that and see how these all turn out. We also are going to do tonight, it's kind of an appetizer. We don't really have a main course. We're just going to try some stuff tonight and just kind of see how it turns out. But the other thing we're going to try tonight is bacon wrapped onion rings. It's another one I seen on YouTube that I wanted to try. For those that have watched or you haven't seen it, we did here a couple weeks ago what we called the fatty, and it was basically bacon wrapped sausage with egg in the center of it. It's like a breakfast meal, and it is just hearty, a real hearty breakfast. Throw a little bit of syrup on there and a couple pieces of that, and you're like, I'm done. So we're just some cool ideas that we're trying, utilizing the smoker. It's definitely something that I've started to have a passion and enjoying, and of course enjoy eating it too. So I'm by myself, so I'm just going to take a moment. I'm going to get all this stuff prepped, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what the results are. All right, so there we go. I put the aluminum foil down on the pan and sprayed it with some cooking spray. And so now what I'm going to do is just sprinkle these with some of these spices. And I definitely want to I'm going to try to do this while I'm holding the camera at the same time. But I'm going to do a couple of these with this seasoning. And you want to get all sides. And so I'm going to do this side and then flip it over and try to get the other sides as well with that one. Let's see if I can do this. Flip it on its side. How about that? There we go. And then get this other top side like that. Kind of get back in the camera here. Can't see very well. Get that side and slide this over down. There we go. To get this other side. So you want to just coat all sides with this seasoning as much as possible. And so that's kind of how you're going to do that. And I'm going to do that with the other seasonings that I have in that cinnamon sugar. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And it's a little hard one-handed, and then jump back on here in a second. Okay, there we go. It wasn't as easy as I was hoping it would be, but so I've got a couple of them on here with the Meat Church barbecue, and then another one in the center. What in the world? Oh, check this out. Neighborhood kid must have got himself a new trombone. That's interesting. So I got it all seasoned with what I wanted to do. A couple cinnamon and sugar. We'll see how that turns out, and a couple of these other spices. So now it's time to go put it on the tray. Oh, you're back. All right. Kid with the trombone again. So, all right. So we got the Traeger going. We got it going at about 275 degrees. We're gonna go ahead and set those on right about there. so that way I can get the onion rings in there when they're ready to go. So I'm going to shut this down, set the timer for about 2 hours, excuse me, and so we'll set it for 2 hours, and then I'll come back and check it and see how it looks. All right, now that I got those on the grill, the cream cheese, I'm going to go on to start making the bacon wrapped onions. So what you want to use is some like Vidalia onions. We went to Sam's Club, bought these, and of course the bacon. And then I'm going to use my brand new, beautiful looking cutting board that I got from my sister and brother-in-law. My brother-in-law made it for me. It was for my anniversary / birthday, if you want to say that. But it's a real nice cutting board, and so I want to put a shout out to Rob and Macon. Thank you for making that for me, and Tim for buying it from him. So anyway, so I'm going to get started on that. Again, I'm by myself, so trying to do all this without having hands. I need to get my tripod set back up again that I had before. It's just a little handheld, but I haven't messed with that since I think early last year when I started hunting, so I don't know where all this stuff's at. So anyways, I'm going to get out and start working on this, and then we'll come back on. Yeah, for the most part, you can see most of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an onion, and I'm just going to, for now, I'm just going to paint the onion with my favorite barbecue sauce, or what you can use, whatever you like, but just paint the inside of this with some barbecue sauce. And it's definitely better to prep these things ahead of time if you're wanting to do, wanting to do this like as a tailgate, as some people say. You don't want to be out there trying to do this thing and having your hands all sticky and everything with barbecue sauce and whatnot. So I'm just going to do a healthy coat of barbecue sauce on the inside, outside of this thing. Best part of the whole thing, I get to lick my fingers. So, and that won't be on the video. But you take a slice of this bacon, and then you just kind of start taking this and just start wrapping this around it. And the thinner stuff is a lot better than the thicker stuff, because it won't, it cooks a little more, a lot better in my opinion. So I think we're gonna get two slices of bacon on this one onion ring. Just gonna start right where I left off, right there. Just start wrapping this around it again. Try to get it as tight as I can. My hands definitely will get messy doing this. That's okay. I'm all right with that. So, all right. So there's one there, ready to go. All right. Bacon wrapped onion ring with barbecue sauce on the inside. Now, I'm gonna wipe my hands off here. Now what I want to do is I'm going to take this seasoning that I have, and I'm only doing this for the sake of the video, but I'm gonna take the seasoning and I'm gonna sprinkle some of that on there. This is that sweet honey barbecue seasoning that I picked up from Meat Church, and the guy was right. I mean, he said on there that his kid just eats this stuff right out of the bottle, and yeah, it is good. So this is going to turn out really, really good. So there's number one. We're just going to set that on the rack. So I'm going to go ahead and get all the rest of these prepped, so the video is not sitting here just going while I'm doing it, and then we'll come back on and see the kind of the finished prep work. All right, well, there you have it. It took a little bit of work. It's not a whole lot of them, but there's our bacon wrapped onion rings, and so we're going to take them out and get them on this. Okay, so we got them on the Traeger. So there's the bacon wrapped onion rings, and here's the cream cheese. It's still got about another 40 minutes to really get that smoked up and through there, but man, does it look good. So looking forward to that. Kids are out behind me, zip lining still. What are you trying to do? Come on, Taylor. Oh, there you go.
What? We need a zip line.
Nice. And that'll be on a video that I've. Oh, close the door. That'll be on a video that I did this afternoon, and I'll post that probably before I post this one. But the kids are having fun doing that. So now we just wait until that finishes. I got to go in here and clean up my mess that I made on the table, and then and we'll come back when these things are done and we'll try. Okay, so it's been 2 hours on the sour cream, smoked sour cream. So let's see how they turn out. Oh, they're a little bit cracked, but still looks really good. So I'm going to go ahead and pull those off, and then I can turn the temperature up and let these onion rings go probably for about another hour or so. All right, so hang on, I'm gonna take these off. Okay, so I've already sampled some of them. I'm sampling another piece, but you're supposed to let it sit for a little while. Ugh, I'm not in the camera, but I couldn't wait. Come on, this isn't easy. Get on that cracker. All right, so that's worth it. That is good. I can't wait to try the bacon wrap onion rings. But for like an appetizer or whatever, this right here is awesome. And we're talking about putting maybe something on top of it just to add a little bit more sweetness or whatever to it. But just as it is, it's man, is it good. So there you go. Give that a try next time you're if you got a smoker, and you can do this even in your oven if you wanted to. It's a really good appetizer that you can do for like tailgating or something like that. So, all right, we'll jump back on here once the onion rings are done, and we'll see how they turned out. All right, so we pulled the onion rings off of the grill. They're still really hot, but yeah, you can see they're definitely darkened. So I'll let those cool down just in a little bit, and then we'll give them a try. But I think that's going to be it for this video. A couple simple, pretty simple recipes, if you ask me, that you can easily do on the smoker or a grill, either one, even in an oven, however which way you want to do it. But just some fun stuff that you could do for appetizers for a party or for tailgating. Whatever the case may be. So anyways, if you like these videos and you want to continue to see more, make sure you hit the like button first of all, and then second of all, click on the button to subscribe. That should pop up here, and check out the other videos. So until next time, we'll see you on the next video.